Oh, genial. Y la puta se apagó la puta computadora otra vez. Mierda. Yo la puta. ¿Dónde está el puto juego ahora? ¿Dónde está el puto juego de mierda? Hijo de perra. ¿Por qué se apagó la computadora de mierda? Puta. Es la fuente de poder. Chingado, puto juego de mierda. ¿Dónde está? Es el puto freno térmico o algo. Está en buenas temperaturas. ¿Por qué se apaga la puta computadora de mierda? A ver, tengo que ver que se escuche, si no esta puta mierda luego me falla. Funciona esta puta mierda. Tampoco está consumiendo tantos watts. Está en 50, 60 grados. ¿Por qué me explota? A ver, voy a quitar la dificultad artificial de mierda que tiene el puto juego basura de mierda. Puta. Por si me salen 4 imbéciles. Putas. Story. Chubolano. Puto juego de mierda.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the
¿Cómo se
final
escucha
round
esta
of
puta
cross
basura?
ready?
Look who's back. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication
Hello, Lucan.
is enough to
Is the
win
final
it
round
Esta
of
all.
puta
cross
basura.
Ready for a shot at glory?
Bien. Puta.
I
Sí,
certainly
chúpala,
am.
mierda.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
llama
Yes,
Sebastián.
Sebastian.
No
Then
tienes una
let's get
retrasada.
started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
¿Qué momento esto es justo, hijo de puta? Ah, chinga, pero no lo tienes fijo.
Leviosa. Stupefy. 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 Incendio.
Ah,
Leviosa. Act like a winner. Confringo. Stupefy. Confringo. Give them all four.
Ringo.
vale, estos solo se ponen pantalla completa. Importa.
Confringo. Leviosa.
You're better than that.
Incendio. Leviosa.
Hijo de puta.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Estamos usando solo 80 watts porque se apagó la puta computadora de mierda.
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough for competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it! You are a duelist to be
Mierda.
reckoned with.
Y se acabó el frío.
Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner,
Ahora empieza
I
el
suppose
calor
I should get
asqueroso.
back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Puta mierda, no les bajaba nada. ¿Qué tal va así? No importa la resolución. Puedo ser más pequeño. Lo mínimo es 720. Va un poco mejor. Pero tampoco mucho. Me habían dado algo. The Greenhouse. Podría ir allí. Aunque la otra dijo que quería que fuera aquí. Nothing Lower Hawksfield. So we'll see what she wants. Voy a estar a ir aquí. Ya que estoy. Pero antes, que gané. Una apariencia asquerosa. ¿Y cuál fue? Este. One Champion Grab. A ver, iré clase de arbología.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Sí, lo bloqueé 60. Es que aunque lo bloqueé 60 no baja, no es que se mantenga, todo el rato está bajando. Puto juego mal optimizado.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Dios. What the heck?
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil!
Oh.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go.
No se supone que una mandrágora puede matar a un humano.
Everyone.
A un humano adulto, quiero decir.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
Madura.
You can all get started. I need to have a brief word.
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with the mandrakes.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say, I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected.
Vale.
Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
No sé qué me diría algo más. Quita, hija de puta.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
¿Y esa cosa? Ah, tengo que ver esto. Se escucha esta mierda. ¿Cómo le moví? A la resolución y 10 minutos. ¿Cuál es el que tarda más? No, solo tengo una.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp. Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready. What say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to
Creo
gnaw
que está
on.
bien.
Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Vale, vamos. 10 minutillos. Hola.
Now remember, a wand is not a trowel.
Va bien esto. A ver. A ver.
But a wand is not a trowel.
Va bien esto. A ver. Bien.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in
Oh,
Defense
I
Against the
understand.
Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slutherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. No offense. Sorry.
Vale. Hijo de puta. Asqueroso.
Here we are.
¿Cómo se supone que son las escuelas en otros... En otros... O sea, ¿cómo se supone que son las... ¿Cómo se le llaman esto? Las casas en otras escuelas. Son las mismas. Imagino que cada escuela tendrá su fundador.
Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Y ahora, L1.
Look at that. I'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Mimiko.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they?
Een planta
My kind of
carnivora.
plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Es la magia la que los ha hecho
See
así.
you back in class.
Oh. Ha muerto.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
What?
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Este es uniforme. ¿Cómo lo puedo conseguir? Su vestimenta.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the
minutes.
Great Hall.
Volveré. ¿Puedo plantar más? No puedo. Muy bien. Oh, tengo otro aquí. ¿Qué es esto? Potion Class. Podría ir a esta. Quiero hacer pociones. ¿Cuál está más cerca? No sé cuánto tiempo llevaba jugando.
Revelio.
Ah, vale, sí.
I'd like to retire to Hogsmeade one day.
Oh, no había un cofre por aquí. Un cofre con un ojo.
Shouldn't there be aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Una llave.
Revelio.
Una llave. ¿Dónde está? Hijo de puta. ¿Dónde está?
Lumos. Revelio.
Tiene que estar cerca. Aquí está. Sí, aquí está. Hijo de puta. ¿Cómo lo aplastaba? Oh, no era ahora. Seguro que hay un hechizo para ralentizarla. ¡Toma! Me faltan 500. Son muchas llaves. ¿Qué es lo que me iré a dar? La Avada Kedavra. ¿Quién va a ser el profesor? Snape. El padre de Snape.
Revelio.
No, esto ocurre 100 años antes, ¿no? De lo de Harry Potter. Sharp, Aurors, Magic, particular to exposed by dark magic. From all sort of threats, particularmente aquellos poseídos por la magia oscura. Pero este profesor Sharp no duró. Profesor Sharp. O sea que la magia oscura sí que te puede poseer. Oh, a ver. Buen día, profesor. Te voy a robar.
Revelio.
Silver Spectacles. December 1800. Given the show repetition, we added more hours to Jontis were already watching the shop. Your most new addition. Sort of instruction follow. Oh, es el puta, es el que estaba ebrio. Bueno.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion.
La cura.
Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Cinco gotitas.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Esa parte donde me dijo que puede conseguirlo en distintas partes. Sonó como uno presionaba para saltar.
Professor Sharp said that Wigan-Weld
No te
potion
olvides que puedes mover la cámara para ver a tu alrededor. Ah, sí.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my
Oh,
aunt.
so
Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew a Juris potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Whooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Nie.
I'll get you the Whooper feather, as
Okay,
long as
to
you're
jest na teoria.
certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Whooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
¿Qué puede pasar?
Your potion should not.
¿Estás seguro que no son especiales? Solo había 3. Y están grandotas.
Potion stations organized.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
A ver, ¿qué te vas a craftear?
Here's the Whooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Juris potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
¿Qué puede pasar? Oh, ya no puedo hablar. Oh.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Professor, what should I be doing again?
You should have
okay.
collected the finish your potion.
Tiene algo en su pierna. Sus botas.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have
Felix
patience
Felices.
and be
En answers
thorough.
Director. En answers Director is associated endeavor, especially with relevant locations of large lot cheese on map for in game day. For one in game day. Por un día. Flux with Steam. 30 segundos. Ah, no, 30. Solo una botella. Horcolum Juice. Mierda.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
Vaya.
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Dragon time!
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Vaya.
Fine job brewing your first Wiccanwild potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His
This
accomplice
week,
will
look
answer to
sweet.
me as well.
Va a tardar un minuto. ¿No puedo hacer otra? Oh, solo es una por ocasión. Y eso es en la que la cámara se mueve demasiado rápido. Fuck. Aiming acceleration. Debería estar bien así. Un poco mejor. Lo que necesito ahora es más velocidad. Estaba bien esto.
I brewed an Edgerus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Necesito Herculum Juice. Flexiduit.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Los humanos no pueden hacer magia, ¿no? Pero si las pociones son tan buenas, ¿por qué los humanos, o sea, los muggles, por qué no hacen pociones? Si las pociones son tan buenas.
Don't get me started.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Engage with them in class instead of just reading about them is beyond me.
No vale la pena mucho explorar ahora. Si no tengo el hechizo este para romper cantos. Volveré cuando los tenga. ¿No hay más misiones aquí? Entonces... Aquí. Oh, no puedo. Tengo que ir por aquí. Tengo que dar la vuelta. ¿Cómo que para...? No, mierda. No, con este puedo cambiar. No puedo girar la cosa. Puedo girar el mapa. Forbidden Forest. Pero si no he ido allí, ¿o sí? Oh, sí, estaba cerca de Hogsmeade. No lo necesito. Lo que necesito es... Oh. Puedo ir por aquí. South exit. Pronto me darán mi escobita y podré explorar. Dios, los ramas. Es aquí.
Revelio.
Oh, pues no. ¿Qué hay aquí? Hello. Dark Art, Dwelling Lois. Tengo nuevo equipo. No.
Revelio.
Esto es la casa de Hagrid. ¡Oh! Oh, shit.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio.
Una mazmorra. Podría.
I should investigate. Lumos. Revelio.
Silver for Eye Spectaculars. Y esto.
Lumos.
Solo esto. No hay nada más.
Revelio.
¿Será porque es el primero? Lich, Luis. Dios, el puto juego está increíble. Si tan solo fuera bien. Si lo bloqueo a 30, dejaré de bajar. Es que muchas veces suele bajar, aún estando a 30. Va bien. Se notan bastante los frames, pero bueno. Oh, es aquí.
Wonder who lives here.
It is good to see you, my friend.
So.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
You can't imagine how
Revelio. What's going on here?
But Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told
Es
you
que creo.
repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
That's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Why don't you do some more drawings for me? Hmm?
Very well, Mummy.
Oh, no puedo robarte.
Can't imagine how muggles get by without that.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Singh, and this is my potion shop.
Any whispers going about the town?
You may have noticed we have a bit of a rivalry with Upper Hogsfield. Not much to it, but we're still the better of the two
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Estoy viendo esto.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Espera, lo estoy vendiendo. No, espera, no, lo vendí. Mierda. Oh, espera, ese tal vez no debía haberlo vendido. Bueno, sí lo he vendido. 100, hijo de puta. Asqueroso.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Mierda, lo vendí. Fuck. Al menos no vendo lo que llevo puesto. Yo la puta. Era mejor que yo. ¿Cuál era? Este. Vendí el outfit también. Es mejor, pero este tiene 3 slots. Nah. No tengo nuevos.
Revelio. It's like a place right out of a story.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this.
Shell. Dios, los frames que son a la puta. Tú.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me. Struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal. I'd wager my finest brush that Ramrock's... Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows...
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was... It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Revelio.
Está un poco lejos.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn.
Need you for some assistance?
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes, my name... I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom.
Diving into the lake sounds
No
like
se
an
escucha muy divertido,
adventure.
pero
Tell me
quiero ver
more.
qué es.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, they never returned.
I'm so sorry.
Joder.
What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could...
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
Oh, no,
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged... My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong.
Dus er een
I
escola,
do
no?
hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
¿Cuánto es? Es aquí. Quiero la escoba. Me la voy a dar ya.
They must have come this way. Think!
¿Qué tan lejos está? ¿Dónde está? ¿Qué es eso? Oh.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be serious!
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Claro, no tiene mucho alcance.
Afraid of a little magic?
Toma. Oh.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
The collection of enemy have balance and spells.
We can hold it up!
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, ya lo mató. Oh, lo mató.
You will pay for your deed.
That's the best you can do.
Oh no, joder. Digo, por tiempo esta mierda, hijo de puta. ¿Qué es esa mierda? Hijo de puta.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Hijo de puta, ¿cómo me pones tiempo?
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was
Era da
terribly
Slutherin,
fond
filho da
of
puta.
puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these
Leviosa. Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig.
Lumos.
And you can help Scrope get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Oh, Dios mío, tengo muchísimas. Tendré que hacer esto. Oh, tenía que hacer esta mierda. Expeliarnos para desarmar. Eso me va a venir bien. Tengo que hacer esto.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn.
Oh.
This must be where the Pinch-Smedley family astrolabe is.
Oh. Qué interesante. Es como peligroso nadar aquí, según lo que me dijo ella.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
¿Un kraken? ¿Qué es eso? Tengo miedo. Sal de aquí.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Estaba aquí al lado, ¿por qué no fuiste tú? Toma. Bien. Y... oh, una wand. Handle. Creo que es mejor si lo llevo sin el este. ¿Importa esto? Combina con mi esto. Oh, es mejor.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
Lo voy a quedar, no.
I did.
Tómalo.
I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Esto sigue siendo tutorial. Mermaid Mask. Sigue siendo tutorialísimo. Dios, es horrible. Ya no hay nada más. Oh, tengo la misión de los putillos. Puedo hacer esto, así me dan el hechizo Expelliarmus. Está un poco lejones. Bueno.
I'm afraid I still don't have my cards.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn.
Oh. No está mal el juego, me estaría disfrutando más si no me fuera 2 autogramas. Es mucho pedir que vaya a 60. Putos juegos mal optimizados. ¿Qué es eso? Es un... Ah, es la cosa. Es Moonstone. Es bastante mágico. Oh, Dios mío, un dragón. ¿Dónde vas? Ven aquí. Oh. Ahora. Oh, Dios mío. Oh, tiene ubres. Oh, Dios, le acabo de matar. Bandidos. ¿Es aquí? Please, welcome. Hebridean Black Skull. Hebridean is a larger dragon that can grow to over 9 meters in length. A larger skull can be noted on the views as one of the precious possessions that archiepical description is hideout. Son arañonas. ¡Ey! Ven aquí. Son como muy duros. Oh, lo maté.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Quería practicar el esquivo. Spider Fang.
Revelia. What do you have in store for me this time? Leviosa. Incendio. Here. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Tres arañas. Oh. Oh.
Yes.
Damn.
Incendio.
Lo siento. Me falta uno. Oh. Me falta uno. ¿Dónde está? No lo veo.
Revelia.
¿Dónde está? Me falta algo. Igual no tengo que romperlos. Pero si se pueden romper. Está fallando el internet. ¿Dónde está? Me faltan flores. Hola.
Revelia.
Está fallando el puto internet de mierda. Ah, prolongadora. A ver, mierda. Estaba viendo el manga este de Shounen Novice, el abismo del chico. Está bastante interesante. Me gustaría ver más obras así. A ver si con esto dejo de fallar. ¿Dónde está la cosa? Mierda. No les he dado a todos, no tenía que hacer eso. Tiene que hacerlo en orden, no en tiempo. Debería llevar 2 horas. Tendré que dejarlo aquí, tal vez. No va a dejar de fallar el internet, parece ser. Oh, chúpala. Mi hechizo. Expelirnos. No me lo dio. Tengo que volver con la profesora. Desde ahí. Genial. Hijo de puta.
Revelio. Me como la mierda. Ahora no estaré mucho rato. Perro. Quita asqueroso. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Quieres morir? No, espera, no. No crees eso. Oh, shit. Perro, puta madre. Asqueroso, hijo de puta. 20, tengo que meter 20. You have unlocked a reward value in the challenge. Collected. ¿Esto qué es? Hacia abajo. No lo puedo traer así, mira. An encampment. This must be it. Revelio.
¿Es esto?
Incendio.
¿Qué es esto? Me marca algo aquí, no entiendo qué es. Tengo que encontrar algo. O era simplemente matar a los perros.
Looks as if there's more than one.
Es duro el cabrón.
You've been paying attention.
How many of you are there?
One less human. Such arrogance.
Hijo de puta, es rapidísimo el cabrón. Oh shit. Ah. Hijo de puta. Oh, que me muero. Ah, esta no lo puedo esquivar. Vale. Se molesta.
You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Es una trampa. Oh, Dios mío, son muchísimos.
This'll be a lark. Not quite. Losing your stride.
Qué molestos, muy rápidos. ¿Y el otro?
I will make you pay.
¿Qué rayos?
Let's see what's up your.
Why have you not run away? You won't get away with that.
That was quite something. Now to Freon's carts.
Otra de esto. ¿Qué rayos? ¿Qué pasa con cómo? Bandit. Algo pesado.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, son estas cosas.
Revelio.
Tengo que conseguir unas bolas.
Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio.
Accio. Revelio.
¿Dónde están? Solo son dos, entonces tienen que estar aquí. Va como la mierda.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to on.
Dos. ¿No me esperas? ¿Y esto que no se activa?
Revelio.
Pero si no hay más de estas mierdas. Oh, sí puedo subir. ¿Cómo funciona esta mierda? Ya encontré dos que no sé cómo funcionan. Si no hay más círculos. Ah, hay otro aquí. ¿Y dónde están las otras?
Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Puedo haber completado el otro. ¿Qué es eso? Será con la escoba.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Accio. Levioso.
Dios, que buen manco el puto Shounen. No vis. Shounen. No vis. No avis. Hay muchos mangas psicológicos.
Incendio.
La previlización. Va terriblemente, ¿qué rayos?
This looks intriguing. Accio. Revelio.
Moonstone.
Revelio.
Me daría más ganas de explorar si el juego no me fuera con la puta.
Accio.
Leviosa.
Levioso. Revelio.
¿Quiénes son ustedes? ¡Oh! ¿En serio?
Revelio. Incendio.
Whimsical Sorcerer Hat. Whimsical, ¿cómo se traduce? Gracioso. Divertido. El puto juego. Mierda. Una colita de de cochinillo. Es legendaria esta mierda. No hay nada mejor que este. No está mal. Oh, está durísimo. Oh, me lo había quitado. ¿Y este? Perfect casual uniform. Me gusta esto. Dios. No. Nice. Ah, si tan solo el puto juego me fuera bien. Mierda, puta, asquerosa. Puta. Se ve increíble esta puta mierda. ¿Cómo es que...? Oh, ¿y esto? ¿Cómo es que va tan puta mierda? Está increíble el puto juego.
Must have been quite stately in its time.
¿Quieres pelear?
You're going to regret that.
Incendio.
Oh. Yo tengo lleno todo. No, tú no. Oh, muy fucking. Ah, es que este es legendario, me dan mucho por este. Este no. Este me gusta. Aunque me puedo poner este. No, combina con el sombre, con el este. No. Me disgusta este. ¿Y esto? Llevaré este. Tengo que ir a vender. Podré volver después. Es que es demasiado complicado estar... Va a ser demasiado tedioso estar explorando sin la escoba. Por ejemplo ahora, ¿cómo se supone que entré yo? Con la escoba seguro que podría lavarme. A no ser que... No. Tal vez hay un hechizo para saltar. Oh. Es que estar explorando los alrededores es demasiado común. Bah. Cuando consiga la escoba volveré. Hay otro de esos del putas. ¿Qué rayos? Entiendo que se ha guardado. Dios, puto juego, me lo he optimizado a puta mierda.
I'm not sure how I'd fare in a little
Es que
place
debería
like
ser
this.
suficiente para jugarlo, pero putos juegos mal optimizados. ¿Qué es esa mierda? Un papalote. Dios, putos juegos mal optimizados. No tendría por qué comprar una tarjeta nueva. Si tengo un buen PC. En realidad no, pero debería funcionar. Las putas compañías de mierda optimizaron sus juegos de mierda. Juegos de puta. Ya lo apunté. Mierda.